Thank you all for gathering here today. My name is Keiichi Sato. I'm an executive at Day's Gym, a fitness chain with locations all over the country. Today is our annual company-wide meeting.
I've gathered everyone today to share where our company is headed.
He is Tadanori Kanzaki, the founder and CEO of Day's Gym. He also happens to be my father-in-law.
Day's Gym has rapidly expanded its footprint to get where we are today. We're going on the offensive even harder this coming term. For that, we need some fresh air.
I want to take bigger swings next term and really contribute to the company in a meaningful way.
Haha, that's Honjo for you. I'd like you to follow his example, Keiichi.
What's that supposed to mean?
Exactly what it sounds like. I want you bringing fresh business ideas to the table the way Honjo here does.
We are flexible about taking in opinions from our younger staff too.
She's my wife, Yuria. She heads up the PR department at Days.
How many years has it been since you became an executive, Keiichi? And the entire time it's been cautious. Whether opening new locations or investing in equipment, you only see the risks and throw cold water on everything.
Maybe I expected too much just because you're family.
That's considering every possible risk is the foundation of management.
Excuse me. I don't think Sato is wrong. Every proposal he shut down had real potential to break operations on the floor.
This is Nagisa Minami, our store operations manager.
Minami, you're in charge of the gym floor. What do you understand about management?
It's precisely because I'm watching the floor every day that...
Thank you, Nagisa. But it's all right. I understand both of your positions clearly now. In that case, I'll get a divorce and quit the company.
What? How does that make any sense?
Well, because, to you, father, I'm just a token executive you kept around because I'm family. And to you, Yuria, I've been a disappointing husband. If that's the case, then there's no reason for me to be here as either a husband or an executive.
It's not wise to speak from emotion.
It's not emotion. I've been saying what's necessary to keep this company running. But if that's only seen as an obstacle, then the company's direction and my approach simply don't align. Excuse me.
No way, Sato!
A few months later.
Sorry for calling out so suddenly.
No, I've been worried. How are things on your end?
Well, since you left, things on the floor have been falling apart.
Honjo's new business format. That's already launched, right?
Yes, personal training focused gyms. Each member gets a dedicated trainer with a pitch built around fast results. The initial response was really strong.
I saw the buzz around it.
Yes, so the CEO Kanzaki and Yuria were celebrating it as a huge success. They expanded the location count all at once.
Just as I thought.
But because of that, we don't have anywhere near enough staff. To staff the new locations, the veteran trainers are being pulled from existing gyms one after another. The remaining gyms are full of rookies, and the new ones are full of inexperienced people too. Training can't keep up, so we are just throwing people onto the floor however we can.
That's a bad situation.
It is. Complaints have shut up too. You said this back then, didn't you, Sato? That the new format itself isn't bad, but if we expand rapidly with our current staffing and training capacity, both the existing and new locations will collapse.
Yeah.
What you were worried about is happening right now, but upper management doesn't grasp how serious this is. I'm supposed to be the bridge between the floor and headquarters, and I can't do anything.
It's not your fault, Nagisa. They just refuse to listen.
That's why I wanted to ask you today. What can I do for the floor staff right now?
If we want to protect the people on the floor at Days as it stands now, honestly, the only path is to halt new openings, clean up the unprofitable locations, and put people back into training. But if leadership won't make that call, rebuilding from the floor alone is going to be extremely tough.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. You're working hard enough, Nagisa. Don't take too much on yourself.
You've always been the type to say things like that, haven't you, Sato?
Huh? Things like what?
No, it's nothing.
So, how are this month's numbers looking?
Total membership across the new format is still climbing. But because we've been leaning on staff transfers from existing locations, operating costs are running higher than projected.
But if memberships are growing, what's the problem? It's not that simple. Even though we are getting new sign-ups, dropouts within the first 3 months are increasing. The more turnover in assigned trainers at a location, the worse the retention rate gets.
That's just because we're in a transitional period. Once the new format hits its stride, that'll naturally smooth itself out.
But at this rate, the floor will collapse before anything smooths out. That's why I have a proposal.
A proposal?
Shouldn't we close the unprofitable locations and move staff back to our flagship gyms? On top of that, pause new openings and rebuild trainer recruitment and training from the ground up. We don't have enough manager candidate either, and expanding in this state will only multiply the same problems. Hold on. If we close locations now, how do you think it'll look from the outside? People will think we've lost our momentum. Before worrying about appearances, we need to fix what's inside.
Minami, since when did you become the CEO?
I didn't mean it like that. But the limit of what the floor can handle is right in front of us.
I get what Minami is trying to say, but stopping now is the worst thing we could do. We've already put out ads. The expansion plan is in motion. If we kill the momentum here, we'll get buried in the market.
But no matter how much momentum we build,
That defensive mindset is exactly what's holding us back. Just like Keiichi. If we secure additional financing, we can keep recruitment and openings going.
now is the time to push through. Get past this and we'll see real profits.
That's right. I'll handle the conversation with the bank myself. This isn't the time to stop. We forge ahead.
Are you serious?
Dead serious. You just need to keep the floor running, Minami. The management decisions are made up top.
But if we expand any further, the hardest workers will be the first ones out the door.
Making sure they don't quit is your job, isn't it?
Understood. Then I'll be the one quitting. What?
Minami.
At this rate, I can't lead the floor staff with my head held high. Thank you for everything until now.
Tch, even the way she quit was exactly like Keiichi's.
Honestly. The next item on the agenda is entry into the gym industry. Please go ahead, Sato.
Yes, frankly, entering the gym market right now needs to be approached with a lot of caution.
What's the reasoning?
First, the gym market itself is approaching saturation. Major players and mid-sized chains are growing, and price points and service offerings are heavily segmented. Coming in late, we'd carry a heavy burden of initial losses from advertising and recruitment.
True, just opening a single new location is expensive on its own.
Especially with formats that have a strong personal service component. Service quality lives or dies by the people delivering it. If we rush to open locations without enough staff, operations will collapse before we acquire any members.
I see. So your conclusion is that we shouldn't pursue this?
Not exactly. Instead of opening from scratch, acquiring existing small to mid-sized gyms could work.
Acquiring new gyms?
Yes, there are plenty of mid-sized gyms struggling because they pushed expansion too hard. Taking over locations that already have members and staff would keep startup costs down, and the risk is lower than building a customer base from zero.
That's true. Impressive as always, Sato.
Thank you.
Then could you put together a list of acquisition candidates?
Understood. I can put a list together, but should days be on it? 1 month later. Today's your first day, right, Nagisa? Nagisa started working at Pulse Wellness after quitting her job at Days.
Yes, looking forward to working with you again.
I'm glad we get to work together again.
Huh?
Your hands-on experience is going to be a huge asset for us right out of the gate.
I'll do my best to contribute. That startled me. He meant as colleagues. Sato really has no clue about my feelings.
The resignation paperwork must have been rough.
Yeah, I felt awful about leaving the floor staff in that state.
You don't need to feel that way, Nagisa. But the situation at Days really does sound bad.
Yes, the floor has been in chaos the whole time. And on top of all that, a major chain just announced they're launching the same kind of personal training focused gyms at lower prices.
So it finally happened.
Yes, it's just like you said, Sato, that if a major chain starts doing the same thing, we lose immediately to their funding and scale. Even Hongjo went pale. It seems he's finally realized his thinking was naive.
But Tadanori isn't changing course.
No, he's as stubborn as ever. Said scaling back now would mean admitting defeat.
Sounds just like him.
The gym division at Pulse Wellness seems to be doing well.
Yeah, we opened new locations using the gyms we acquired earlier as a foundation. The program, combining it with our existing massage therapy business, has been getting great reviews.
That's impressive.
I've been told from up top to put together an additional list of acquisition targets. I've been going back and forth on whether to put Days on that list. Honestly, my personal feelings are involved, but at this point that's a separate matter. This isn't for their sake. For the people working on the floor and the members currently going there, a safety net is going to be needed.
That's true. It would be terrible if the floor staff who've been working so hard suddenly lost their jobs.
Yeah, I've made up my mind.
What's this meeting about? I get that the floor is busy, but right now is when we need to be signing up every new member we can.
That's exactly what we're here to talk about. It's impossible to keep accepting new members in our current state. What do you mean impossible? The trainer shortage is severe, and we can't keep up with bookings. If we keep growing membership at this rate, we won't even be able to maintain service for our existing members.
That's what the floor is supposed to figure out, isn't it?
We are telling you, we've reached our limit. Plus, lately, Pulse Wellness's gyms have been getting great reviews.
Pulse Wellness?
That's the company Keiichi moved to. They recently entered the gym industry, acquiring small and mid-sized gyms to expand their footprint.
Keiichi was doing that. Complaints from existing members are also rising. I'm not seeing results. I can't get a booking.
But if we stop accepting new members here, our momentum dies completely. With competitors coming in at lower prices, our top priority is keeping our member count from dropping.
Just chasing numbers is meaningless. We can't even create the conditions for members to keep coming back. I'm asking you, please pause new member intake for now.
That's all well and good, but...
If things continue like this, we are considering resigning. What? That's a problem. That's irresponsible. If you all quit on us right now, as floor leaders, the responsible thing would be to stay quiet about reaching our limit.
CEO Kanzaki, we may need to dial back intake for now.
Even you're saying that now? If we stop now, it's over.
We're already nearly at the end. We won't be accepting any more new members. Unless improvements are presented, the floor can't move either.
This is outrageous.
The next day.
What is this?
Customer inquiry calls won't stop ringing. It looks like every location has shut down their new booking slots.
How dare they decide that on their own?
We're getting word from every store that they can't open up any more new slots.
This is ridiculous. We just dumped a fortune into advertising. If we can't take bookings on top of that...
New member complaints are already pouring in. Here, this is the list of refund requests.
This many?
Yes. Most cite different from what we described or can't get a booking as the reason. Reviews are getting worse and it's already starting to spread on social media. There are even posts comparing us directly to gyms that Pulse Wellness acquired, saying things like, they're rebuilding while Days is just getting worse.
No way!
How's trainer recruitment going?
We're past the point where hiring alone solves anything. Training isn't keeping up. If we put new hires on the floor right away, we'll just hit the same wall.
Then, what are we supposed to do?
There's no choice but to scale back. Close the unprofitable locations, reassess intake numbers, and prioritize service to existing members. We'll take on Nagisa's plan.
Doing that now would be the same as admitting defeat.
But at this rate, our cash won't last. As for the additional financing, the bank is requesting we resubmit our recovery plan.
Then we'll just submit one.
Kanzaki.
It's from Keiichi.
Keiichi? At a time like this, what does he want?
What do you want at a time like this?
As a representative of Pulse Wellness, I've come to formally present a merger proposal for Days Gym.
What? You mean buying us out?
Yes.
You've got to be kidding me. Do you really think I'd hand my company over to a traitor like you?
Wasn't it all of you who betrayed the floor staff by ignoring the voices? You too, Minami. What's gotten into you? Days as it is now doesn't have the time or the people to recover on its own, does it? I told you again and again. Closed and profitable locations and rebuilt staff training, or things will collapse. But all you said was, don't kill the momentum now, and you kept expanding. This is the result.
The nerve on you. You weren't planning this from the very start, were you, Keiichi? Trying to take over my company out of spite?
That's not it. I just brought a way to not abandon the employees and members who are still here.
Pretty words.
They're not just pretty words. At this point, are you really going to keep pushing forward on stubborn pride alone?
Dad, we don't have to accept this. If we look for another investor...
It's no use. This is the only option we have left. Let's accept it, Kanzaki. Pulse Wellness is the only one who can take on Days as it is now.
Hanjo, you...
I thought we could push through on momentum alone. But I was wrong. Sato saw all of this coming from the start. And Minami, she kept telling us from the floor that we were at our limit. But we dismissed her as old-fashioned, too cautious, all of that. Let's just admit it. We were wrong. Sato and Minami were right.
Ugh.
I never wanted to stop you all from trying new things. I was telling you not to start something in a form you couldn't sustain. In business, sustaining something is harder than starting it. You dismissed that and ran headlong into expansion. That's why the floor broke. Members left, and even our company's reputation was lost. What a leader needs isn't just the courage to start. It's the responsibility to stop when you're wrong.
I just wanted to grow the company.
Expansion you can't sustain isn't management.
Let's just take it as it is, Kanzaki. While there's still time, we can protect our employees and our members.
Understood. I accept.
Dad!
After that, Pulse Wellness's acquisition of Days Gym was officially decided. CEO Kanzaki stepped down, and Yuria decided to resign as well.
Dad, what are you going to do now?
I don't know. You didn't have to quit too. You should just go work at Pulse.
No way! You know how everyone in the company is looking at me right now. I can't work under Keiichi after all this.
I should have listened to Keiichi back then.
It's too late to say things like that now.
After the merge, Hanjo now handles Day's business restructuring at Pulse Wellness.
I'm truly sorry. I was too convinced that I was right. From now on, please let me learn what real management is under you, Sato.
Sure, looking forward to it.
Hold on a second, Hanjo. I'm Sato's top pupil, you know.
Yes, I know all about it. That you've been crushing on Sato the entire time.
What?
Wait, it's not like that. When I say crush, what I mean is, it's more like respect or admiration.
You're not very honest about it, are you? Anyway, I have a meeting, so I'll be off.
Hanjo, don't leave us alone in this awkward situation.
Hey Nagisa, if you're up for it, how about we go grab dinner sometime, just the two of us?
What?
Enjoyed the video?
Then smash that like button and subscribe.